Welcome to Macquarie University College. We're excited to welcome you into our diverse and globally connected community of students, scholars, and researchers. To help you begin your university journey, we've put together a college checklist. It's important that you complete this checklist before we see you at Me Week for orientation. The first step is to complete your first-time login. To do this, click the link provided in your Me Week invitation. The second step is to download your enrollment guide. To access your enrollment guide, click the link provided in your Me Week invitation and scroll to the bottom of the page. Your enrollment guide lists all of the units you need to complete to qualify for your program or course. It's important that you follow this guide, otherwise you risk adding time to your studies. Let's break this down. At the top of the page, the enrollment guide will state which program or course it has been designed for. It will also state how long it will take a student to complete the program or course. As an example, we can see that the enrollment guide on the screen is for students completing the Standard Foundation program. It will take these students 4 terms to complete their program. If a course or program has any special conditions or requirements, they will be stated at the top of the enrollment guide. This guide states that students wishing to articulate into a Diploma of Engineering, Game Design and Development, Commerce leading to Actuarial Studies, or Actuarial Studies must enrol into WFMS 0001, Mathematics for STEM. The enrolment guide will then have a link to the Macquarie University Handbook. It is very important that you check the handbook to see if there are any special conditions or requirements that you need to meet to articulate into your preferred bachelor's degree. We will show you how to navigate the handbook later in this video. We can now see a table that outlines the stages of the enrolment guide. A stage indicates where you are in your studies. As you are at the beginning of your course, you should only enroll in Stage 1 units. It's important that you follow all stages, otherwise you risk adding time to your studies. If we focus on Stage 1, the first term of studies for students completing a Standard Foundation program, we can see that they are required to complete WFEN 0001, Academic English 1, and WFDI 0001, Digital Intelligence. These units are core units. This means that they are compulsory units that all students completing the Standard Foundation program must complete. Students must complete 2 units each term to be considered as full-time students. International students are required to complete 2 units each term to satisfy the conditions of their student visa. If you study less than 2 units, you will not complete your program or course in the time indicated at the top of the page. In the example shown, students can choose a unit in their Stage 3 or 3rd term at the college. This is known as an elective. It's very important that students check the handbook to see which unit they should choose to complete. Let's do that now. The handbook is a fantastic resource which outlines your program or course. To see if your preferred bachelor's degree has special conditions or requirements, you will need to scroll down the page until you see the heading Pathways. As an example, to study the Bachelor of Business Administration, we can see that students completing the Standard Foundation program simply need to successfully complete all of their units to qualify for articulation. To study the Bachelor of Chiropractic Science, we can see that students must meet several requirements to qualify for this articulation. These include completing the Standard Foundation program, completing WFMS 0001 Mathematics for STEM, and obtaining a WAM of 57. Your WAM is your weighted average mark. It's calculated by averaging your final scores for your units. If you're confused about which elective unit you should complete, or if you have questions about your studies, you can chat to one of our student advisors. The next step is to enroll into your units. To do this, you will need to log into eStudent. Our team has put together a separate video which breaks down the steps to successfully enroll into your units. To access this video, click the link provided in your MeWeek invitation or scan the QR code on the screen. You will only enroll into units for one term at a time. In week 6 of each term, you will be able to enroll into your units and register for your classes for the next term. Step 4 is to register for your classes. Our team has put together another video which breaks down the steps to help you register for your classes. To access this video, click the link provided in your MeWeek invitation or scan the QR code on the screen. Please note that the college does not have a waitlist for any of its classes. Enrollment and class registration will close the Sunday before classes begin. It's important that you complete both enrollment and registration before attending MeWeek so that you don't miss out on any class materials or assessment information. Step 5 is request your student card. Your student card is your key to a range of resources, facilities, and services on campus. It's important that you request your student card as soon as possible. To request your student card, click the link provided in your MeWeek invitation or scan the QR code on the screen. Step 6 is to register for MeWeek. MeWeek is your chance to come onto campus and familiarise yourself with your program, as well as the facilities and services offered by the university. It's also your chance to meet your classmates and teachers. To register for MeWeek, click the link provided in your MeWeek invitation email. We look forward to seeing you at MeWeek.